Hi, welcome to our aquarium tank video project. My name is Adam, cameraman is Ugo, and Cameron is not here right now. So we're going to start with the gravel versus the sand. For gravel, you typically have it in freshwater aquariums, whenever you have sand and saltwater. This is a saltwater aquarium, happens to have gravel. It doesn't really make that much of a difference, it's just not as typical. For the gravel, you want to make sure you put a decent amount on the bottom and make sure it's flat across the bottom as well. The color doesn't really matter, it kind of varies between what you want or, it's basically it. For the decorations, plant, or you can have the solid ones or both. Plant is good for fish that are typically live in vegetation in the wild, and the more rock and castle type ones are for eels and such like that, like to live in little nooks and crannies and shadows of the ocean.
When choosing organisms for your tank, you want to have a lot of things to factor in whenever you're thinking about which organism you want to put in with your other fishes. You want to think about size and what size they're actually going to end up being. You want to think about their personality. Are they going to be more aggressive towards the other fish? Are they going to be more docile? You also want to think about, do they like to roam in packs? Are they solitary? Are they going to get along with some other members of your fish? Because you don't want to leave your fish tank for 3 days and come back and see that you've gone from 12 fish to 5 fish.
To do a water change, all you need is a siphon and a bucket. To start the siphon, you put it in there and let the water start flowing out a little bit. And then once it gets to around that blue right there, you stop with your thumb. And you put it back in and turn it upside down. And take your thumb up and it'll start flowing. And once you have the siphon going, you just need to lightly tap the bottom and get all the waste and dirt off it from the gravel. To refill the tank, all you do is a simple hose, and you put it in and you face it towards the wall so it doesn't mess up the gravel or anything. And then you just wait. After you refill the tank, you get the conditioner, which you fill up the top of the cap. Isn't too much. This is to the very top. And you just pour it in, and then it'll spread out across the water.
The filter is important because it helps to catch all the fish waste and keep the nitrate levels down and keep your fish alive. An essential part of keeping your tank healthy and clean is performing water tests every other week or so. To do the water test, you're going to want to take this small test tube and fill it up about halfway there at the marked line, and then add in the chemical to identify the levels. Like so. Might need a little bit more. Might need a little bit more. That's too much. So now we pour out a little bit. And as you can see, that's at the perfect.
All right. Sorry.
This is the filter that we would use for our tank to keep all the waste and debris out of it. I'm going to show you guys exactly what makes up part of it. Whenever you use a filter, what you're going to do is you're going to want to remove the top here, and there are two components to it. Usually there's the water feeder attached here to the right of it, and then you have the actual filter right here. As you can see with this filter, it's very dirty and needs to be replaced. Whenever you replace it though, it should be a nice clear blue sack that will eventually fill up with waste and other dirt and excrements. Whenever you get done and have everything cooked up and put in the appropriate spot, you simply plug it in, attach it to the top of the tank, and you're good to go.
To clean the tank, you use this magnetic scrubber. What you do is you put this side in the tank and this side outside of the tank. And it's like that. And all you do is just move it up and then. After all the chemicals have been added, the tubes have been shaken up and you let them sit for about 5 minutes. You then get your chart to see how the chemicals are. This, for example, is pH. So then you just hold it up to the pH, and then whatever color it matches with, that's the number you write on the sheet of paper. And then you do that for all the other ones as well.
I know we said Starbucks before. You still want to do that? Which Starbucks? I have one.